Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege Top 5. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best, coolest, and creepy cosmetic headgear that Siege has to offer. We'll be running down my personal favorite list, so don't forget to leave your list down below in the comments. But before we continue with the video, please take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. As you can see right here, almost 95% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, which that's a lot. That's literally like most of them. It kind of sucks. So smash that like button and become a part of our ever-growing Siege community by hitting subscribe. Plus, already hitting that subscribe button makes you feel like the coolest person, and it makes you awesome. So, just do it. Just click subscribe. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have the Ascot headgear for Blackbeard. This one takes number 5 for me because it's nice and fancy, but it's not over-the-top cool. I love the look of it. It really gives Blackbeard some much-needed class and makes his mustache so much better. Like, look at that thing. It's amazing. And those glasses make him look like a well-educated gentleman, which I appreciate. Honestly, I just like top hats, and I gave one to Blackbeard, which for the longest time was my main. So this headgear has a special place in my heart. Anyway, I think it looks good, so it's on number 5. Number 4. Taking the number 4 spot is the Cowboy Classic for Maverick. Now this special headgear came from the Wild West event we had a few months back, and as soon as I saw this hat, I knew I needed it. I love pretty much anything Western, whether it's a classic Clint Eastwood film, or Red Dead Redemption, or like any other Western games. I love me some Wild West. That's the main point I'm trying to get to. So it fits Maverick and his character pretty well. He really does look like a classic cowboy. He's got the hat, like the scruffy looking hair, like he fits in. Plus, this headgear was a limited time thing, and it's nice to wear and know that it's unique and that a lot of people aren't going to have it. Like, it makes me feel like special, like a little special snowflake. Number 3. Grabbing the bronze medal for the best headgear in all of Siege, we have the Mantelet headgear for Montaigne. Now, this headgear is basically a knight's helmet with some ballistic glass because, why not? It just makes him look so much more intimidating. He's already scary because, he's a 300-pound man with a full shield walking right at you. But with this headgear, he looks even harder. And like he's going to crusade your ass. Like he's just going to come over there and crush you. Now this headgear is one of his best. And even if you don't play Montaigne, you got to respect it. Like it looks good. Number 2. Coming in as my second favorite headgear in all of Rainbow Six, we have Glaz's Infiltrator headgear. Now y'all had to know there was going to at least be one Glaz headgear on here. And out of all of them, I picked the Infiltrator. Now if you can't tell, it's because this is a straight up reference of the Terminator. I just love playing as Glaz, yelling at my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression while gunning down the defending team. I love doing it. My friends probably hate hearing it for the millionth time, but I'ma do me. Anyways, I love this headgear, and out of all the headgear that references another franchise or series or whatever, I think this is the best looking one. But before we continue with the number 1 pick, like I usually do, this time we're going to be looking at some honorable mentions, some headgear I thought was good, but not top 5 material. First up, the Dead Baron headgear for Jaeger. It's one of the better looking headgear in the game and one of the best Halloween headgear. Like if this was a Halloween headgear list, this would definitely be up there, but this is just like all in the game. So sadly, it didn't make the cut. It almost did, but it didn't. So thus, it's an honorable mention. Then we have the Avalanche headgear for Buck. I think this is one of the better looking casual headgear, plus it makes Buck look a lot more tactical than his default headgear. I also mained Buck for a long time and I used this headgear for a long time, so it does kind of hold like a special place in my heart. And when all the headgears were first introduced, like when the headgear was like a new thing, this is one of the cooler options. But it's been a long time since that, so there's just been a lot cooler headgear added into the game, so it didn't make it, but I do love it enough to put in honorable mentions. Finally, for the honorable mentions, we have the Oni headgear for Echo. This is by far one of the best looking bundle headgears. It completely resembles an actual Oni, well, or at least depictions of Onis, which I believe is a demon in Japanese mythology. It might be Japanese or Chinese, I don't know, it's some Asian mythology, it means demon. Now I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. Anyways, it looks scary and could jump scare anyone if they came out, if Echo just ran out of nowhere. The only bad thing is that it's bright red. Like it hurts my eyes red. Like that should be a color. Which of course makes it easier for enemies to see you, so it didn't make the cut for me. Especially someone like Echo that kinda needs to hide to use his drones. When you stick out like a sore thumb, it's not exactly useful. But it does look amazing. Number 1. The best headgear in all of Rainbow Six Siege, in my very humble opinion, is the Grim Harbinger for Capcom. Now this headgear is simply awesome. It makes Capcom look a lot more intimidating, it's an edgy skin, and it makes him look like Grimm from Billy and Mandy, but on steroids. And I hope at least a few of you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, look it up. It's a good cartoon, which I think is hilarious. As someone that has wanted a stealthy headgear for Capcom for such a long time, I was incredibly hyped to see this in the game. I love the skull bit inside, where you can see his menacing stare as he sets his traps, and it just really makes him look like the death he causes with his traps. And that's going to be it for this video. I want to hear from you all. Do you agree with my list? What are your favorite headgears? And what other Siege videos would you like to see on the channel? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next Siege.